I love shooting vlogs because you get to look at your own life like an episode. And in this episode, I'm going to be taking you through my first ever Indian wedding experience. Now you might be thinking, "Arey Elson, haven't you been to an Indian wedding before?" Well, I have, but most of those weddings were South Indian Christian weddings. With a small ring exchange ceremony, some sermons in the church, finally you eat and leave. But a full-blown Hindu wedding? Never. No Sangeet, no Haldi, no Bharat, none of that. And this one? This is not just a Hindu wedding, this is a Bengali wedding happening in Kolkata, the cultural capital of India. So this trip is going to be part wedding, part food trip, and part pack as much as you can in 3 days. Fun fact, some people mistake me for being Bengali because surnames like Joy, Roy, etc. are quite common among Bengali surnames. Plus, we both love football and seafood, so let's see how close I actually feel to the city of joy. Now, since I mostly backpack, I like to travel light. But since this is also a wedding, I pack some good clothes too.
Yeah, see you soon. Alright folks, I've reached Calcutta. Can't wait to explore this beautiful city. A lot of tradition. As an Indian, you read so much about the city of Calcutta. I've heard both good and bad reviews, and I can't wait to form an opinion myself.
You see, people say Kolkata is stuck in the past with yellow taxis and old buildings. But when I reached there, I saw that it's also a modern, alive and buzzing city just like any other metro.
The place I'm going to is something called this New Town. I think Calcutta has two parts to it. One is the old Kolkata. The second is a new town. There's a lot of popular brands, malls, hotel chains. I just saw one day. So this is now a really nice society here in Kolkata, New Town. There's some nice guest houses. There's an amphitheater behind. That's the clubhouse. I just met the bride. We might do a small routine for the Sangeet. Pretty much a nice close-knit wedding. So excited for that. We'll all get ready soon for the Sangeet. Just finished getting ready, and this is how we look like. That's my roomie, and we're headed over to the Sangeet right now.
Now, Sangeet is basically the big party before the wedding. Everyone sings, dances, and lets loose.
So today is day 2. We are heading for the morning haldi ceremony. We'll just go meet the bride and the friends.
In Indian culture, haldi or turmeric isn't just for cooking. It's a symbol of purity, protection, and good fortune.
I think that's where the groom and the bride are going to be sitting.
So you take that turmeric paste, apply it to the bride and groom.
I'm wearing white, probably shouldn't have.
You'll hear this loud conch blowing during the rituals. That's called the Shanka, to announce that something sacred is happening. And of course, no Bengali celebration is complete without rasagullas. And after this, the bride and groom are traditionally not allowed to see each other until the wedding. It kind of adds a little bit of suspense. Finally came the big moment, the wedding itself. Since I was early, I hijacked the wedding photographer for my own mini shoot.
We are at Bharat waiting for the groom to come.
Soon enough, the groom arrived, and with him came the noise. You hear that high-pitched celebratory sound? It's called the Ululudwani. It's a traditional way Bengali women celebrate the moment and drive away negativity by vibrating their tongues. I tried it myself, and let's just say it's a lot harder than it looks. Now came the cutest part. The bride is carried by her brothers, cousins, and friends, and hiding her face behind betel leaves or pata leaves. She circles the groom 7 times and finally lowers the leaves. And this moment is called Shubho Drishti, the auspicious first look. The whole world stops for a second, and with just the two of them smiling at each other. Now after this, I finally put my camera down because it was time to stop vlogging and just enjoy the wedding food and conversations. We woke up super late and went straight for food. The first stop was Arsalan, famous for its biryani. Now, I'll be honest, I kind of found it a little overrated, although the potato was a nice surprise.
So we are at the new market. Here, Kas Sharbat. Reason we bought that is so that we could actually get this. So 2 5 rupee coins. And we're gonna try that machine. Pick this coin. Oh, it actually has it. Success and prosperity await you, but be careful, do not go astray. That's so cool. And there's a picture of Kareena Kapoor behind. Be prepared for hard times.
It will not last. Doesn't make sense.
Amir Khan.
Not bad.
Different. Now we are walking ourselves from the new market to Peter Cat. Heard that it's a famous restaurant. There's also a band by the same name of it, and that band's name was inspired by this restaurant.
Now, we originally planned to go to Peter Cat from here for their iconic cello kebabs, but since I'd already tried it before, we went to another Kolkata legend, Mocambo. Mocambo has this vintage 1950s vibe, and back in the day, it was one of the first places in Kolkata to serve Western food.
And this is a special beer that you get only in Calcutta or Kolkata called Caldera.
Now, what was cool is that they serve the beer in a pewter tanker, an old school metal mug, which keeps the beer colder than your usual glass. And after a hot Kolkata afternoon, this felt like a reward.
So this is the fish ala Diana. Actually good, bro.
After Mocambo, we did the most touristy bit. We took a yellow taxi and went to the Howrah Bridge.
Over to the Howrah Bridge. I don't think there's anything more Bengali and Kolkata-ish that you can do, which is taking a yellow taxi and heading to Howrah Bridge.
Beautifully lit up at night. We stopped by the riverbank, clicked some photos, and just took in the view. On our way back, we hopped on a bike taxi and stumbled upon a guy frying fresh kachoris and a tandaiwala right next to it.
Tandai with some special stuff in it. What a great way to end the day.
But sometimes the smallest food stalls give you the best memories. The next morning, slightly tired but still excited, I headed to the Victoria Memorial.
Alright, now come to central Kolkata, and today I'm visiting one of the most touristy things to do, which is the Victoria Memorial, which probably have seen in many of the representations of Kolkata. It looks beautiful here, to be honest. Like very grand, looks like some place in Europe. It's supposed to be one of the most famous monuments across the country, in fact. And it's entirely made of marble. So that's also pretty interesting.
It's a calm place to chill, people watch, and just breathe in.
There should be some paintings and all of that. And it was dedicated to Queen Victoria.
You suddenly realize that this whole place, the Victoria Memorial, was built by the British to celebrate their empire. There's that weird space where history is painful, but the art it left behind is beautiful. And I guess that's what Kolkata is all about. A city where joy and struggle, past and present, somehow live side by side. Inside, there was this cool exhibit where you stand in front of a screen and it matches your face with a freedom fighter. Next, I was on my way to grab some lunch. And one thing I had to try in Kolkata were the kati rolls. But before I reached the roll shop, I spotted this street vendor selling something that looked like chicken nuggets.
Like chicken nuggets to me. So I was curious, like, whoa, what is this? When I spoke to him, he's like, it's chana. So it's gram flour. And he said he doesn't even put garlic, onion in it. It actually tastes pretty good. I made him add this chutney, which I haven't tried yet. So I'll give that a shot. Oh, it's really good. Chutney is like spicy, salty, and sour. I wasn't supposed to be having a snack. Technically, I'm on my way to have some kati rolls. I've heard there are two nice kati roll places. One is called Kusum's, and the other is called Hot Kati. So I'm heading over there, and I thought I would walk. In fact, just to build up the appetite and save some calories so I could eat that. Such a Calcutta thing to do. Walking on the road with a kati roll. This is an egg mutton kati roll, and I'm going to another kati roll place to try their cheese or chicken something.
Between my kati rolls, I stopped by at Trinkers. Now, Trinkers has been around since the 1930s. It started off as a tea room and later became one of the first places in Kolkata where you could catch live Western music performances.
And now I'm heading to Kusum's. Got the parcel, taking it as a go because I want to head over to the Eco Park, spend some time there, and I'm not very hungry. So I might as well do that. Sit in the park, enjoy nature. I'm mostly checking all the boxes, right? Because once I go to Eco Park, that's important. Nice place to be. I've already visited Victoria Memorial, and I've covered most of the eating places. So I think I'm in a good position right now.
Eco Park is this massive green park where you can chill, cycle, and even see mini versions of the 7 wonders of the world.
In the subway, it's roughly around 6 p.m. I've been out the entire day. I'm about to go to the Wax Museum. I'll just check it out because I found out that it's open till 7:30 and it's just opposite the Eco Park. I'll just go check it out because the first cab guy that I had taken, he had told me that the Wax Museum is special. So let me see what it's like. I've been to a few wax museums across the world, so let's see. After which, I'm looking at probably going back to my room and taking some rest. And then, depending on what my energy levels are like, I will either directly go to the airport or I will probably head to Baliganj because that's one thing I actually skipped. So it's just going to be a matter of finding out what the place is like. I did have authentic food, so I'm not too worried. So it's just an optional pit stop. But more so, I do want to get something sorted in my room with the ticket and all of that. So yeah, I'll probably go home.
You can find a room where you'll find legends from across the globe in one place. Imagine being face to face with Lionel Messi, Harry Potter, and Rabindranath Tagore standing right next to each other. That's exactly what happens inside the Mother's Wax Museum. Named after Mother Teresa, not because she's the only wax statue here, but because Kolkata holds her close to its heart. Finally, before wrapping this whirlwind of a trip, there was one last stop I just couldn't miss. 6 Baliganj Place. I had a tough time pronouncing it to the...
So it's my last in Calcutta and I'm here at 6 Baliganj Place. It's very nice fine dining. Serves is good. And I can just relax and worry about eating some good food. It's also authentic Bengali food. I've ordered some things that my friends have recommended, so can't wait to try it. These are Dimar devils, like deviled eggs with some minced meat inside. And that is dab chinkri, which is prawns and coconut.
Now, if you want authentic Bengali food in a nice sit-down restaurant, this is where you go. It's a perfect end to a trip. I came to Kolkata expecting to attend a wedding, and I left having lived a story. A story of warmth, chaos, tradition, and joy. And maybe that's what travel really is. You go somewhere for one reason, and you leave with 100 more to come back. So until next time, see you Kolkata, and keep the Rasagullas ready.